What is up, you guys? I am Sin City Spartan HD, and welcome to Flexx Talk. Today I have with me
Raze, I am the owner of the Flexx Network.
I'm Josh, founder/owner of the Flexx Network.
And, today they decided to join me. Well, it was really more of a choice over matter, but anyways. Today we're gonna kind of explain the show and, go into some of the topics we have. And, basically the show is kind of like, if you've gone to my channel, it's kind of like Let's Talk, except it's more of like we talk about multiple topics instead of just one, and there's more people instead of just me. So, that's basically the show right there. But anyways, let's get into the first topic. Robert Bowling, the creative strategist, left Infinity Ward. And, I've already read on this and stuff, so anyways, well, you guys can go ahead and start off on this.
I'll start. Basically, Robert Bowling, the way he broke this news was through his Twitter account, @402, which a ton of people follow. And he said that he quote-unquote resigned from being creative strategist on Call of Duty with Infinity Ward, and he's basically now a free agent. There are some rumors as to where he's going to be going next, but he's out of the picture, and it's a huge deal because he was essentially... Yeah, he was the figurehead, the face of Call of Duty. And
now since he's gone, it's kind of like people feel abandoned, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, he was the guy that took community ideas and turned them into actual features of the game.
Yeah. And, you guys, I think, if I'm right, you guys are big Call of Duty players, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And me, I'm not so much a big Call of Duty player. I used to be, and I mean, it's still sad to always hear that a game developer leaves, their team. And especially with Robert Bowling, since he's the face of Call of Duty, it's gonna leave some tears on people's faces. Not essentially mine, but maybe you guys, maybe some other people.
Well, to me, personally, it's just play the game, get over and done with it, to be honest. I don't really mind who leaves, but it's just, it'll probably break a couple hearts, because he was a very good community guy. He made a lot of decisions. You know what I mean?
Josh has a point. I mean, he didn't make the game, in effect, but you have to know...
Helped out a lot.
You have to know how important his position was, because he was deeply rooted into the community. I don't know how many followers he had on Twitter.
I swear he had over like 100,000 or something more than that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, and that's what made him a part of the community, and that's how people contacted him. And the reason that the Drop Zone came back, that was Robert Bowling. The reason that community playlists were added, for Infected and such, that's Robert Bowling. So,
I mean, like also with his job, it's pretty tough because he has to take all that feedback into account and then give it to the game developers. And sometimes, he probably gets some stupid feedback like, you guys suck at making this game, or just stupid game types people want.
He gets everything. I mean, from ages like 8, upwards. 12-year-olds screaming at him and telling him how bad he sucks, and
also people threatening to hack him.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people legitimately think that he is responsible for the issues in the game.
It's not true. It's the game developers who have no idea how to make games properly. Well, I'm not saying that Modern Warfare 3 is not a bad game. I love it. I mean, Rage, you like it, don't we? Play it sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, that's a whole different topic. I mean, talking about game support and development, that's a whole different topic. But I mean, like I was saying, there are a lot of people that think that this guy made the game and that he's utterly responsible for all of the issues.
And all he does is take the feedback and sends it to the developers, and they do what they think should be in it. But usually it either comes out bad or it comes out okay. And some game types like Drop Zone, I enjoy that. I love Drop Zone.
The interesting thing about this... Sorry, Josh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I've got a question for the audience and you two. Who do you think will be filling in Robert Bowling's position? Do you have any ideas?
I'm not sure.
Yeah. What's funny about this? I was actually just going to make a comment similar to that, but the community manager, JD 2020 for Treyarch stepped down about a year ago, too.
Yeah, well, Treyarch, I'm not gonna. Sorry to any amazing Treyarch fans. I don't really like their games. I mean, personally, I didn't really like World at War. I think they made the first Call of Duty. I can't remember. I think it's
No,
Call of Duty
Infinity
3.
Infinity Ward made Call of Duty 1.
I think they made Call of Duty 3. I
They
think
made
there
Call
was
of Duty
Treyarch.
2, Big Red 1, Call of Duty 3. And
They
then,
swap off every year.
Yeah.
I just preferred. I think Black Ops was one of the worst games I've ever seen in my life. Just saying. Sorry
I mean,
to anyone who likes that game.
With since both creative strategists have left, honestly, I think that this is what's going to happen. They're going to probably combine Infinity Ward with Treyarch, because they're starting to lose a lot of their guys each side. So.
I think we all know about the collapse of Infinity Ward what was it, 2 years ago? Or
Yeah.
I mean, that was insane.
They tried to sue
you
Activision.
realize that literally their studio of 100 plus people was reduced to 30
Yeah, and then-
because people just were quitting like crazy, and of course they comboed up with Sledgehammer to actually be able to create a game, and they rehired. But
Sledgehammer's a good game developing company, though. If you
I
think
mean,
about it. I mean,
also-
look at Modern Warfare 3. I mean, it's amazing.
Also,
game.
Modern Warfare 3, the multiplayer was made by Raven Software. The majority of it was developed by Raven Software.
well, actually, I remember actually a tweet by 402, and he said that they really worked on all of it together. Raven Software had a very small part in it. I know.
I don't even know who Ravensoft is. Like, are they at the start of the game when you turn it on? I can't remember.
They're in the
where it
credits
says
somewhere.
Sledgehammer.
Yeah.
Alright.
No, but, also, there's many factors that could have led to Bowling just leaving, or he could have gotten fired. He just said he resigned.
I think
so
he left.
Don't get pissed.
I think that Activision loved that guy. I don't see why they would have gotten rid of him.
He could have just gotten fed up with all of it and just left. Or also the fact that the picture of his newborn child got out on the internet and people started doing all those commenting on it,
Yeah.
Well, like memes stuff.
all that stuff, and he just was like, if this is the community we've been caring to, why should I even do anything for them?
It's tough. It's tough when you're serving an audience that large.
I mean, I don't think anyone wants to get shouted at by 5-year-olds, do they? I mean, personally, I don't
Not
want
really.
Yeah,
to.
and 1 million plus,
I don't want a 5-year-old to call me a son of a bitch.
Yeah.
True.
And my heart goes out to Bowling for all this stuff. Honestly, even though I'm not a big Call of Duty player, I used to be, and my heart still goes out to Infinity Ward and all them.
Yeah. Real quickly before we move on, I heard a rumor that he was actually going to work on Brink too.
Brink too. I mean, Brink really didn't sell that well though.
I know.
Yeah, true. Maybe with him there, might add some new features and make a better game. You never know.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving to the next topic.
Halo 4, the vid doc that was released a few weeks ago, in fact, and we're kind of late on this, but it's always a good topic to get into, our expectations for Halo 4 and everything. And basically, I just love how the game looks. It's like a mix of Reach and Halo 3, like the perfect balance.
Well, I don't really play Halo anymore since my Halo Reach disc broke, but I used to be addicted to it. I used to be in a clan and stuff. No, I used to sweat it out.
Yeah, I mean, Halo had full support. I think, it was kind of like a mix between players. It was a good balance because there was people playing Call of Duty 4 or World at War, and then there was people playing, Halo 3. It was like a good mix of players all around. And then Modern Warfare 2 came out and completely dominated.
It just ended the Halo community. Really,
Well, it didn't really end it because people honestly think that the Halo community is dying or is already dead. But
It's not.
in reality,
There's a lot of it.
we're stronger.
I'm worried they're pushing Halo too far.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, people are saying it about COD. Why aren't they saying it about Halo? I mean, here
Halo's
we're
quite
coming
a
up
big
on
community now.
Is this going to be COD 9,
I
10,
think so, yeah. 9.
and it's going to be Halo number 6?
The 7th, actually. 7th in the
Seventh?
series.
I mean,
Oh yeah, 'cause there was the
I don't know. Maybe it's still young, but I felt like didn't Bungie say that Reach was going to be the last
Bungie's
Halo?
not even
Well, no.
real anymore. I think. I don't, no.
Bungie said that this will be, Halo Reach was going to be their last Halo game. and
Yeah.
Which was,
that
actually.
then 343 was going to take up the reins of the Halo series, and
I,
Bungie.
I just remember being like, oh yeah, Halo's done, and then E3 2011, they're like, oh, Halo 4, and I was like, oh, okay. Like,
I was
was
like, aren't
really-
E3? Wait, let me just wait. You know E3? I swear they were a movie company at one point because my friend was saying when they took over that they got all of Bungie's equipment because they left it at the studio, and they got all their equipment to make the game. So I don't know what's going on there. It was just a rumor, or it's true. Because apparently they had all their equipment.
Because I'm talking about E3 as in the entertainment.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
You mean 343? Okay.
Yeah.
I can see why you got that confused.
Yeah, I was just like E3, 343. I was like, what? What's going on?
It's very confusing.
But
Yeah.
yeah, you know what I mean. Apparently they left their equipment behind, and
I think there was a deal or something. But
Well, like with 343, they're comprised of ex-Bungie members and just overall people from all around the gaming community. You know, from BioWare to actually Infinity Ward, Treyarch. I forgot a couple of the other ones, but you know, they're all from around every part of the gaming community and everything. And they're all coming together to make Halo 4, and it's actually turning out better than it could have, actually, if Bungie made it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, to be honest, I always liked Bungie as a game developing company because I always thought they would bring the good community together. Because if you looked at their website, at Bungie.net, they used to have a really good website where you could upload videos and stuff.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say that. They definitely are a community-oriented developer.
I mean, imagine if COD was like that. I mean,
Yeah.
look how much better of a community it would be. Just saying.
I mean, like, the Halo community is honestly stronger than it's been in a long time, ever since 2009. Because, I mean, back in Halo Reach, when that came out, that was, like, a really hyped-up game, and then, over time, it's just kind of fallen down to you know, be a shadow of its former self. And,
Yeah.
When
Halo 4
Halo 3 came out, I was just like, well, this is the best game I've ever played in my life. Then when COD 4 came out, I was like, screw this, I'm gonna go play COD 4.
I feel like there's something wrong with the Halo. Maybe it was just Reach, but when Reach came out, it was popular for.
It was popular for a good 6 months.
It cost
It
me
was-
40
it was-
quid to buy. I bought the limited edition as well.
I mean, it was I don't know. I felt like it was. When I think of popular, I think of seeing Machinima uploading videos of it. I think of seeing it on Twitter and stuff.
There were so
And it was
many.
popular for about a month after release, and then it just disappeared into like limbo. Like it was gone.
Yeah. I mean, like, with Halo Reach, you know, it was kind of like, where did it go? I haven't played this game. Or like one of my friends, I had to get into Halo 4. And he just loves the game now.
Yeah.
But I mean, Halo 4, I'm getting it on release night, Legendary Edition, and just because I have the money and the time to do so.
Yeah.
I don't blame you. If you really love Halo, go for it, man. You know.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
have
I
the
might
entire
be-
Halo
I'm-
trilogy.
Sweet. I might be getting it actually. I mean, I said that about Reach too, but
Just missing from the point here, over in England, one of the major gaming stores has actually just closed down called Game.
Yeah, I heard about
What
it.
happened was, they, you know, FIFA Street that came out, they put it in the shops and no one bought it. Like, no one bought it. They all bought it from Asda, aka Walmart. And, they all bought it because they were pre-ordering it and you got a day early and you got £5 off, or $5. And, yeah, so Game are closing down, which means, if you go there now in England, I think the prices are like £5, like FIFA Street and stuff.
Yeah, because I also heard that GameStop is going to be buying Game.
Yeah, they are, actually.
well, you know
Yeah.
what? GameStop is doomed itself. I mean, all those kind of stores that rely on discs, or I mean, remember, I don't know about in the UK, but in America there used to be all these stores everywhere where you could just go and pick up a DVD for rental, and they don't even exist anymore.
Yeah, now it's all
We
based
call
off
them
of
Blockbuster
Netflix.
now.
Yeah, you can't rent a DVD anymore. It's like
Actually, the only place in England where you can actually rent a DVD is Blockbuster. That's like...
that doesn't even exist in the US anymore.
Actually,
Actually,
that's
it
not
does.
true. There
Does it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
I
loads
don't
of them in America, in the cities and stuff.
We're kind of getting off topic here, I just noticed. But,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, just to end that part of the discussion, but, like, with, you know, GameStop and all that stuff, maybe they'll move to console platforms so you can go into like how the Xbox 360 now has the apps. You could go into that and download a game
Download the
directly
games.
off it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be better. It's a bit like Netflix, but with
Yeah.
games.
Yep.
And
And yeah.
I'm expecting Halo 4 to be good. Going back on topic, I'm just expecting it to be great. 343 has my entire trust put into them, and I don't know.
I'm
about
looking
you
forward to
guys,
it.
But yeah,
I guess that's the end of our discussion about all these topics,
yeah. You guys, thanks for watching. You guys, thanks for actually doing this commentary with me. And,
Yeah, that's
no
fine. I want to do it again. It's fun.
and,
I'm sure we'll be back, Josh.
Yeah.
Yay!
And you guys subscribe to Flexx Central, or actually all of Flexx Network, and subscribe to me.
Yeah, go subscribe to Zach. Okay, he's what this is all doing.
Yeah,
Okay.
and like this video and comment on what topics you would like to see, or how we did, all that stuff.
Also, we've been watching some of Zach's gameplay. What game are you putting in?
I'm not sure. I'm gonna kind of mix it up as I kind of, I've kind of thought about it. I'm gonna mix it up: Halo, Battlefield, Call of Duty, variety of games with whatever I feel like.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
All right. Anyways, you guys, thank you for joining me. And,
Yep. No problem.
You guys, we will see you in the next episode.
See you later.
All right. See you
All right.
later, guys.